East or West, Excel is the best. Starting right from the basics where you do record keeping, travel, and expense management, all the way to making reports, P&L statements, budgeting exercises, a lot of ways of analyzing and recording data. You need Excel. We have Ankita Khamar today. She's really good at it. We are just doing the basics right now, and we will try to cover integration of sheets and programming if possible. Now, I won't waste much of your time. Maulik has helped greatly in bringing Ankita Khamar to the platform. So I would personally want to thank you very much, Maulik, for this help. And over to you, Ankita.
Thank you so much, entire EF faction team. So here, let's just go ahead with our session. So as you know, Excel itself is a very big concept, and it is not easy to cover even like one function in detail in just 1 hour. So what we have tried, like we are starting from the basic functions like copy paste, paste spatial, sumifs, countifs, concatenate text to columns, lookup, pivot table, as we have mentioned in the group. But we might not be able to cover all the functions which is mentioned there. So we will start with VLOOKUP pivot table because it's a very big and very useful tools in Excel. And as you people are aware, like we now maintain data in Excel. Anyways, if you are in HR, if you are making like vendor details or every data like sales data, we need to have it in Excel. And if we are used to with these tools, it is very easy. And sometimes we can save our time by using this tool. So let's just not waste our time more. And we'll explain VLOOKUP. I'm just sharing my screen. In between, I would like to let you know how, like, why we use VLOOKUP. Is my screen visible?
Not yet, Ankita.
No, not yet.
Let me know if you can.
Yes, now it is visible.
Okay. Okay, so VLOOKUP is just, it is data we are looking for vertically. So if you have a lot of data in your Excel sheet and you are particularly looking for, like you have 1,000 employees, just for an example, you have 1,000 of data, products or customer names, and you want detail for particular products or particular employees. At that time, you can use this VLOOKUP function, and it is a time saver. So let's just go in detail. So here in this Excel sheet, I have a detail of customers who are using different cars, purchased in different years, kilometers, colors. Now I want a detail for Jamie, which car he's using, when he has bought it, what is kilometer driven. So I just have a Jamie's name in my hand. So how I can go into that big file and search that data? It is just for one here, but you can do it for a list of names. So let's just understand first what is, like, how we can use VLOOKUP. We'll start with VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. Okay. Now, as I'm looking for lookup value, it will ask you for a lookup value. Lookup value is a data for which you're searching. Like you have employee ID. Here in this example, it is the Jamie. Jamie's detail I want. So I'll select Jamie here. Now, the second thing is table array. Table array means a table from which you need these details. So this is a table here. I want details from this data, Jamie's details. So I'll select this table. You can see this dancing edge here. So this is my table. Now, third important thing is column index number. Column index number means from the database. In my database, customer name is a first, it should be first. What you are looking for should be in your table. It should be in your table first, in first column. Only and only then you can use this function correctly. So car is in the fourth column from the first column. If you can see, car is in D column. So I need to mention 4. And then range lookup means if you are looking for approximately match is the altogether different thing. I'll explain later on. And if you are looking for exact match, you can mention false, or else you can also mention 0. So this is the 4 different parts which you need to bring together for VLOOKUP using VLOOKUP function, and you just need to close this. So it will come automatically for this Jamie. Now, if it is for the last, you'll change this, it will come for the last also. So yes, this is how it works, and you can have a range of names here. It will bring their car details here. So I hope I have mentioned it correctly, and I have explained it correctly. If anyone is having and using this function, having any issue or any query, I would like to address it. Then we'll go in detail in this function, but this is just a first thing. If you have any query in this, like what is this for functions, what we need to select while using this function.
Ankita, just unshare your screen so that everyone can be there, and then we can interact.
Yes. So first is lookup value. Lookup value means what we are looking for. Second is a table, means table from where we need that data. Third is the column index number. So from your first row, first column, the column you are searching, the data you are searching is in which column. That number you need to mention there. And for exact match, you need to mention false or 0. I hope it's clear till this.
Like how many from here, like they are using a VLOOKUP? Alka is using, okay. Crystal is using, thank you. Sapna is using, thank you, Sapna.
I
Okay.
only use XLOOKUP also because we are using sometimes Microsoft 365.
Okay.
I used
Great.
to use, rather now in my current place, I don't use Excel at all. We're using only Google Sheets. So I miss all this,
Okay.
Okay.
Same here. We use Google Sheets more actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's all work from home, then
Yeah.
it's like everybody has to be informed. The same sheet moves around everywhere, whoever updates it.
Yes,
I
but
think
mostly this VLOOKUP wala feature is same for
Yes, yes.
that's what I
It's the
was
same for
Google Sheets also.
Yeah.
correct. So anyone can share their experience around this VLOOKUP.
and how they are utilizing it, like in which data they are utilizing it.
Ankita, you can pick someone for answer if they don't come forward then.
Alka, if you are using it, not using it, or like VLOOKUP function, in which case you are using it? Because
basically, yeah, here in office, I'm just managing some of the infant food. Okay, for that data, that's the data of employees and their babies. For that, I'm using this formula.
yes.
But due to some confidentiality clause, I cannot share that with you. But how I'm using it.
Okay. Got it.
And secondly, it's really, really good to use these formulas. That makes it easy for us to tackle, to prepare the MIS and to extract the data from that.
Actually, it saves labor work to go and find it.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'll share. I work for a law firm, and we have newsletters that we send for updated laws to banks and stuff like that. So we have a master sheet with all the contacts, whether it is banking, ARCs and stuff like that. What we use is that somebody who is in the particular genre, like banking, corporate commerce, or real estate, if a particular week an FII or a newsletter is going for that particular sector, we from the master sheet do a VLOOKUP just segregate only the people who are for the real estate or corporate commercial, and then go ahead and send it by mass mail merge or by constant contact.
Okay, great. So great, Crystal. Should we move ahead?
Ankita, I have a question.
Yes.
I just wanted to check if VLOOKUP can be used on data from multiple sheets.
Multiple sheets means you means database, you have it in a different sheets, right?
Yeah, in the same Excel, but in different sheets.
Worksheet, different worksheet.
Worksheets, right?
Worksheets. No, we need to make one table for that.
Okay.
It is not applicable because one table you can mention it here. You can take your details in one Excel sheet and then you can do VLOOKUP. Otherwise, it will not work.
Maybe she has mentioned about workbook, no, that sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3.
Right.
Yes, but it is not possible because here we need to select one table array. You
Okay.
can only select one table here.
Okay. And in the array, if we mention true or false, does the result vary?
In the
Yeah.
In the array, the last one where you mentioned 0,
Yes.
if you mention true or false, does a result vary?
No, false, it means false, it means 0. You can either you can use 0 or either you can use false. And yes, if you mention true is for the approximately match, where it is usable like you have a data. Just for an example, to make it very clear, I have a data where I have like incentive plan for employees if they are selling products. If they're selling products like 1,000 to 2,000, incentive is 500. Suppose I'm giving here, incentive is 500 rupees. And if it is 2,000 to 4,000, incentive is 1,000 rupees. Now there is not exact figure. Like one employee is earning, his sales is 1,100. Then it is not even 1,000, not even a 2,000. But I would like here to, I would like 500 to come here. So in that case, when we are using VLOOKUP, it will come automatically if person has make a sales of 1,350 or it is not exact match, but it is approximately, you can use true in that cases. But here, the name here is the same in the sheet. So we can, go by 0 or false.
Okay.
It will come with the exact match. And as I said, like incentive plan, when you don't have 1122 in your sheet, but it will automatically come for 500 when it is approximately match. In that cases, you can use true. Okay. So yes, we will use VLOOKUP.
Your screen is not shared, Ankita.
Oh.
Yes, now it is.
So yes, so again, just repeating, lookup value, table array, this is my table, 4 is a car number, and 0. 0 is for false. So this will come. Now, turning into second, what if I want year and kilometer should come here? By dragging it. What I can do is, I should use this VLOOKUP formula again here. If I want year, then I need to make it 5 because my column number here, it is 5. It will come, sorry, here. Right? No, it will not because I have dragged that details. Otherwise, I need to input that details differently as I have done here. What if I want to drag it here? How can I do that? Anyone, if using it, can...
Sachin bhai has some question. Yes, Sachin bhai.
नहीं, मेरे को ना वो जो पहला जो डिस्कशन हुआ था ना कि दूसरे वर्कबुक पे हम सर्च नहीं लगा सकते, एक्चुअली हम किसी भी एक्सेल फाइल पे हम लगा सकते हैं, मेरे को ये बोलना था, इसलिए मैंने हैंड रेज किया था.
Yes,
अगर आपकी
you would like to...
if you have another file and you want to get result from another Excel file, you can take those results.
No, her query was if data is in different workbooks. Like I have workbooks here. So I think I'm clear about this, right? What was
Yeah.
the question?
Yes, it was in different worksheets.
तो different worksheet से भी आ सकता है ना VLOOKUP से value?
If like I'm not aware about it, I'm sorry. If you can come back to me, or like if you can explain it, we can try it here.
So that table needs to be in, that different
sheet.
worksheet. Then it is possible.
No,
Sachin
no,
bhai,
no,
you are
no.
correct.
नहीं, मेरा ये कहना है कि वो फाइल कोई और फाइल रहे, वर्कशीट की बात नहीं कर रहा मैं,
but
कोई
वो
और
table
workbook है।
table array is important here.
हाँ, टेबल एरे,
वहाँ पे
टेबल
वो
एरे वो
टेबल
सही
होना
दिख रहा
चाहिए.
है।
Yes, then
हाँ,
दूसरी sheet से भी we can do that. That is true.
हाँ, हाँ,
In my
दूसरी
perspective.
शीट से भी हम
Yes,
वैल्यू
sure.
ला सकते हैं।
हाँ,
ला
वो तो
सकते
ला
हैं।
सकते हैं, definitely we can do
हाँ.
that. But when your
अच्छा।
data is in a different workbooks,
हाँ.
that was the query. मतलब सचिन जी वो ऐसा बोल रही है कि उनका जो ये डेटा है ना, वो मतलब
अलग
सारी
अलग
उनकी
part में.
वर्कशीट्स में अलग अलग हैं।
नहीं,
Correct.
नहीं।
हाँ.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's nice if we can have more people having knowledge and we can share it with each other. It would great. So yes, so we were. What if I need a number of details here also, and I would like to drag this because I don't want to waste my time every like mentioning here. So in that case, what I can do is I need to make this table. This is a table array. I need to fix this table. Okay, so sorry. So if I'm just dragging it, it will not work because this number has been changed. Instead of F17, it is showing me G17 because I have dragged it. So I need to fix this. I need to fix this F. How you can fix any row and column? By putting $sign before that row number or column number. Here, F is a column number. 17 is a row number where name is there, the last name is there. So we need to fix that column because we can't fix row because I would like to drag it. And now after putting $sign, if I'll drag this, it will take only F17. If you have seen here, it is F17, but now my column index number would be 5. So even if you can see, this table is also changed from A1, J12, sorry, yes, but it should be from A1 to this table should be there, A1 to I12. So when you drag it, it will change the inputs. So we can fix this table. If it is in a different Excel workbook or work, we can make this table by pressing Control+3. We need to create a table. Now I can name this table as a ABC. Okay, so this is my table array name. ABC is my table array name. Okay. So now, instead of selecting sorry, yes. Now I'm fixing F column because I would like to drag it ahead. Then instead of making table, like selecting table, I will mention ABC here because I have named it. I have fixed that table in ABC. Okay, now I can mention 5, 4, 0. Okay, what if I'll drag it? Here, I need to just check my column index number. But now my table is fixed with this name, table array, ABC. So So table can be fixed by this because you can go to every single row and cell and mention this $sign everywhere. So you can do this here. I hope I'm clear on making a table because it would be easier when you have a number of, like list is long and you have a long Excel sheets. So at that time you can just make this table and work with VLOOKUP.
Ankita, how did you name the table? Can I see it again, please?
Yes, you need to mention like, and you click anywhere, you just have to select this. You need to by pressing Control F3.
Okay.
And this is already named ABC, but still for your reference, you need to just mention this name, whatever name you want to give, ABC.
It's just a selection that is named.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Because when you will use VLOOKUP very vastly, you will have a different sheet. At that time, you can make a different this tables, and you can work with the same like Dallas here. I just have this one data. But
Yeah.
what if Dallas ka data, I have a different 3 tables. So at that time, I can make a 3 different table array and can merge all this data together.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, here you need to just update the column index number. It is really easy once you will use it, and it is really useful tool. Just, in Excel function, it should click in our mind how we can, save our time and how we can use any function and make our work in a very smart manner. So yes, VLOOKUP is one of that functions when you have a number of details, and even not in number of details, but it really saves time. So this is about creating table with VLOOKUP. The next is VLOOKUP with data validation. Data validation means you like I have this table. Now in a different table or the same I'm using same Excel sheet because I can connect with this table and this sheet. And yes, so you need to highlight only one name. At that time, you just need to select one name. Your data will automatically get updated there. I just want to know Katrina's details. So I just select Katrina. This way, data validation, you need to give VLOOKUP functions formulas here as we have done earlier. Now, how you just need to combine it with data validation function. Let's just do it here. So, hold on. It's my stuck. Is my screen visible, guys?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, yes. So you'll go to data. You need to select data validation. Now, validation gives you different criteria to select. Here we have a list. So we need to select list. If you have a date, you can select date to time or customize it according to your requirement. So yes, we have a list. So we will select list. Then the second question is, where is that list? Where is that source of list? So you need to just select this names. Okay, here. And just mention okay. So now this will come automatically. And whatever VLOOKUP you have given, it will just update your details according whatever in your table will update it here. Right?
Wow.
Okay. Any query, any questions, or if you're using it or like how you can use it in your day-to-day function? I would like to know that.
No, I have a query, Crystal here.
Yes, Christian.
My problem, this is that I understood the fact how you get data validation, but how do you get the car here and this one for that particular person?
No, it is the same VLOOKUP formula. We have used it earlier.
Oh, okay.
So we need to mention VLOOKUP formulas here. And data validation, you can add it in the name. So whenever you will select name, it will automatically update details from your table.
No, one second. Can you go to the column number?
Let me put in layman's language, Crystal.
Hmm.
So whatever name is there, VLOOKUP is fetching their information. So if you put a data validation and whatever name you select, the formula will get adjusted and fetch the details of
I
that.
understand that part. I understood. What I didn't understand is that 1 minute. How did she copy the? She had initially copied the VLOOKUP on the first line number 21. All the columns are with VLOOKUP. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, if you can see see
now I
here,
can
this is a
see it.
VLOOKUP I've already. Yes, but in this call, I don't waste time to repeat columns,
Okay,
repeating
got
this
it, got it, got it,
formula.
got it, got it.
So
Now
I've already given VLOOKUP formula here.
No,
So
but
whenever
if
I'll update this name, it will come automatically, like NEETI. So NEETI's
Ankita,
detail will come. Sorry.
sorry to interrupt. There is one request to repeat this. So don't just copy paste this formula. Just run through this all once. So Sudarshan will take your query later after this she explains.
Okay. Should I repeat data validation too?
Yes, that too. That is also a request from one of the participants.
Okay. So I want these details, and I just want to select one name of employee or person here, and I want these details to be presented in my screen. At that time, we can use VLOOKUP with data validation. So let's just first put data validation here. You need to go to data and you need to select data validation. This is here, this tool. Okay. Now, in this, it will ask you what is your, data validation is about. Is it a date, time, text length, decimal number? I have a list because I have names. So it is a list, names, products, these are the list. So I need to select list. And second thing it will ask is, where is your list? Where is that source of list? So I need to select names of customers, that is from A2 to A12. A is a column number and 2 is a row number. A is a column, 2 is a row. So I have selected this details, A2 to I12, because I want it to be reflected there. And I just press OK. So now, if you can see this drop down arrow, right? You can see this drop down arrow here. Now I can select any one name here. Suppose I want whoever name I select, his or her data should be here for this car, year, and kilometer driven. Then I can give a VLOOKUP here, as we have already given. I will mention VLOOKUP. This is name. Table, we have given name, table name ABC. Okay. Car was in the 4th column from here. A to D, A, B, C, D. A is a 1, B is a 2, C is a 3, D is a 4 number. So 4, and for exact match, I'll make 0 or false. So it will come here. Now same for year. Year is in the 5th column from customer name. So I'll mention 5. And for kilometer driven, it is on the 6th column. I'll again show you here. Like year is in a 6th column from customer name, 5th column, sorry. You can see it here, count 5. So you can put this count when you have a list of columns. And kilometer driven is in the 6th count. So I need to mention 6th. If you can see here, function, column index number, I need to mention 6. So now, whenever I'll just select name, it will automatically update these details.
Just perfect.
Okay. Yes, anyone was having any query or anyone is having any query for this formula?
Radha, I hope your question is well answered. Radha, can you hear us? iPhone 14, Radha.
Yes, got it. Thanks.
Great, great. Yes, Sudarshana, you were also having some question.
Actually, I want to ask for each column, we need to again and again apply VLOOKUP. One formula, say we can.
No, as I have said, you need to fix this because your name is fixed. You need a details for send. Let's just your query. I'll answer it. Let's just do this. Hold on. Suppose I want all these details here.
Correct.
Okay, I want all these details here. Let's take it in another Excel. Okay, and I need a details for this 4 people. Okay. Now your query is you need to apply VLOOKUP everywhere. VLOOKUP. I'll select Sophia. Table name I have given ABC. Now F is a fixed one because I need a detail for Sophia only. But when it will come to Evelyn, I need to change my column number, row number. So I'll just fix F here because F is fixed for names. I hope I'm clear on this. Okay. ABs is my table name. Table array, DOB was, yes, second, and 0. Okay. Sophia. Okay, see this table name, it is not taking because we have used a different workbook. If it is a different worksheet, it will be applied. So you need to select that table here. Oh, it's stuck. Uh-oh. Just a second. I'm again sharing my screen. Oh, Excel is closed.
No problem. We can wait and we can interact for 2 minutes.
Yes.
Till the time
Yes.
your Excel is in proper shape.
Thank you.
Yes. So how was this function of VLOOKUP? Is it useful? Have you used ever this function? What are your views, people? Anyone would like to share? Yes, Malvika.
I haven't used it because in our company we have the MIS team who works on all the reports and all. But at times, if I need some data, I always struggle or I'll have to wait for the MIS team to come and help me. But if I know this, that's why I joined this session. I was curious to join the session because I'll be able to do it on my own and not be dependent on someone else. So yeah,
Yes.
it's a fantastic session. Thank you.
Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Bilkul.
Yes, so hopefully my screen is visible now.
Yes, Ankita.
So yes, I'm taking this details here. I need a details for this customer and end of, this 4 or 5 details I want. It should be a list. It should be a variety of data, but here I'm taking only this example. So to clarify query. So yes, I'll answer VLOOKUP. We will select this. We will fix this K. Okay. Table name we have given ABC. So it is fixed. Okay. Now DOB is on the second column and 0. Okay. Now you can drag it, for all your data you want. It will get updated. But it will not get updated here. You just need to change this table, column index number to 3. You can drag it, below your all the details, but you cannot drag it right forward because you need to update this column index number. So yes. So whatever you put name, you just, if I'm adding one name here, I'm just copying this data. It will automatically get reflected. Hopefully, I've answered your query.
Actually, my query was that only. In each column, we need to mention the formula, right?
You don't need to, you just need to drag it. You just need to drag it after making a table. You just need to update this column index number according to your requirement, because here it is like 2, 3, 4, but it should not be the same. You might need car and owner number, or car details and owner number only. Then you need to update this by 4, and this is 9. So you need to update that column index number like this. 95 I mentioned. So yes, it will come like this.
Understood.
Okay.
Yep.
Any query from anyone, or any thoughts, or any use of VLOOKUP you want to share?
I want to ask, you put the $sign in front. Why don't you put it after the K also?
Good question.
If I have mentioned K, I put the $sign in front, right? That is your question.
Yeah. Why didn't you lock it like
Hello?
both sides? For the column, the entire column K or whatever, why don't you put it on both the sides, the $sign, and only on one side?
Ankita, can you hear us?
Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Okay. Now your bandwidth is okay. Yes.
Yes. So your query is why I'm not putting $sign here, right?
Yes, exactly.
So if I'll do this, let's just check it. What happens? It will fix K2. K, this is this column K. 2 is Sylvia. So whenever I'm copying this, it will give me Sylvia's detail only. You can see?
Yeah.
It is K2. It will not change. It will K2 only. If I'll not put $sign here, and after that, if I'll drag it, it will be K3. I need to make it fix.
So we are fixing a column, not row.
Yes, not row. Yes, because we need it to drag it for the forward data. Like we want more data from this VLOOKUP formula. So in a row, so we need to fix that. Here is a formula.
Thank you.
And else, okay. Any other query or any thoughts?
You can pick anyone, for quick review, Ankita, if you want.
I cannot see. I need to check.
Ankita?
Would like to hear from you. Yes.
Ankita, just one add-on. For VLOOKUP, we always have to remember that it will only look up values to the right of the information. You cannot look up on the left. I think that's a very very important point to be mentioned.
It will, yes. Whatever you are looking for should be in your first column that I've already mentioned. Like I'm looking for a customer name, it should be in my first column in my table. Okay, if I'm searching for employee ID, then employee ID should be my first column. It will search data on the right side of the table, not in a central or left side. It will go by this only because we need to mention a column index number from the lookup data. Like I'm looking for car, then I need to mention 4, column index number 4, and that is why it only search for data in the right direction, like right side. One more thing, it will it should be unique data. It should not be, if I'll suppose, I'm giving you one example. My client, I have like another client with the same number, Sophia Collins. And if I'll search here for Sophia Collins, okay, it will reflect for the first data, whatever data, like I have two names, Sophia Collins, I have two customers. It will give me the first details only. It will not give me details for the second one. So yes, data in the table should be unique one. Otherwise, I can just mention like 1 or 2. I can do that if you have this thing. Or you should use some unique details like area wise or something. You need to adjust that for the same name or same details you are looking for.
So it's very important that we should clean up our data before we start applying these formulas.
Correct. If there is any error or anything you have not make it according to the requirement, it will give you error not applicable with the green green thing. Let's just showing you here. Suppose I am making mistake here. I have selected wrong table. So it will show error like this. That means you have made some mistake in formula. Okay. So this is all about VLOOKUP. It's a very large and very useful tool. You just think on your like task list how you can use and utilize this function in Excel, because I'm sure everyone have this task in our to-do list, which is our this function. Okay. Any remarks, anything you would like to share for VLOOKUP? Hope I'm audible.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
you are.
yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you, Crystal. Thank you.
One more thing I thought in VLOOKUP is none of the columns should be blank. The headers, there all should be there. If one also header is missing or you have a gap between your header, then I think the formula won't work.
It will not work. Table should be complete. To use VLOOKUP, if you don't have any values or something, you can mention 0, but you should your table should be fixed and not empty. Okay. So can we go ahead with the pivot table? Anyone using pivot table or would like to know pivot table in details?
I don't know how to make a pivot table, but I want the view, the different views that pivot table has. I would like to learn more on that.
Okay. So let's just go ahead. So yes, I have this details of sales representative, their shift-wise sales with the cost price, selling price. Now, what if I want, see, pivot table is a normal table, but it is not fixed like a normal table. This is fixed. I cannot change this. But pivot table is a very flexible. You can, make it according to your requirement. If you want details like a shift-wise details, you want sales representative-wise details, then you need to go and filter this. So it is very easier for this 5-6 columns details. But when you have a number of columns and rows, it is very difficult to do filters and all. So pivot table will just ask you to question and make your work very easy. So let's just understand it and we'll go further in detail. So you need to go to insert pivot table from this table. It will automatically select your table here. Okay, this is a pivot table. to F, and that is with 90. Now it will, as I said, it will only ask you two questions, your table range, and you want this pivot table to be in this Excel sheet or a new worksheet. By default, it is a new worksheet, but let's just you need to select that location here. So I'll select here. I just want it besides this table to for better understanding. So you just need to make okay. Now table fields will come with this 4 details. So this is your blank pivot table. Now you can make it, as I said, this pivot table is flexible than this normal table. So now you have to choose fields and add it to the reports. You have 4 fields to select: filters, columns, rows, and values. So first I'll explain about columns and rows. Suppose you just need to put details here. I want details in a row by cells representative wise. Okay. So I just need to drag and just drop it here. And in column, I want in column shift details. Like I want to know Ben and Jacob, how many shift, like in day shift they have done, night shift they have done. I want this data. So I should show, like if I'll go by filter and all, it will take time. In here, you can just do it by one click. Okay. So this will bifurcate your details. You can change it also. Okay. You can make a subtotal also. This is just 2 labels, but it might be like 60, 70 table labels sometimes. So yes, this is a concept of columns and rows I've explained. This field value is in this field value, you can only add details which have a value. Like I have it in a D, E, and F numbers. Okay, you can add these details in a values. So I want to know the profit price. Okay, so I just need to drag that profit. Now, the concept is, suppose this is more viewable. I would like, this is a details. What is the profit made by Ben in the day shift, night shift, and total? So this is just be done in like 2 clicks or 3 clicks. So I hope I'm making it clear till this. I hope everyone is understanding. I'm not going too fast. Hello.
Anyone?
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Okay. So yes,
Any
this is the
sharing?
concept. Sorry.
Any sharing from anyone about pivot table?
Can you please repeat it? I'm not able to hear you. Hello.
Yeah, I'm saying any sharing from anyone regarding this pivot table?
See, pivot table, I'm just sharing my views. It is very useful when you need to make totals and when you need to count. Instead of count if and sum if, you can use pivot table. It is very easier. So let's just continue.
Yes, if people have no query, we can go ahead.
Yes. So here, now what if, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Screen is visible. Okay. So if you can see here, I have a dollar sign here in F column. I would like to add it here also. So you can do this also by clicking here, value field setting. No, sorry, use number format. Here you can select currency and whatever color currency, suppose it is dollar, United States. Yes. and I don't want decimal. I just want 0 decimal to be in my pivot table. So you can change all this, and you can also select this. Let's just go through $sign now. So now it is added here. Now, what if I want to count? Like, what is the count of day and night shifts thing? Then I can also select count. Okay, but it will come in $sign because I've already selected formatting there. So yes, this is how you can go and have details in a forward table. Now, if you can see here, it is column labels and row labels, which is not aesthetically looking right. So in that case, you can go to design, and in the design, you can show in outline form. You can select this. So now it will show you correct data. Like this is a shift, day and night shift. And this is a sales representative name, and this is a profit. So it will have a better visibility. You can even select your formatting, in which you want, like designs. Okay. Now, if you want details like I want bands total and checkups total, so you can also add total here, but so grand totals on for rows and columns, it is already on. When you have a more than like numbers, it will automatically come here. Suppose I want sales representative, I want shift details to be here. So if you can see, now it will also it will also reflect subtotal of profit here. It's just a smaller data because for understanding purpose, I've taken these details. But if you have a number of rows and columns, you can put it here and select it. Okay. So now if you want to do filter, you can just put it here, filter, and you can select, I just want the data for night shift. Then it will come like this. If you want details for day shift, it will come like this. Okay, so pivot table. Now, what if I want to know why this, like, I'm not understanding why it's not, I'm not, I don't have visibility how this 1974 came. So what you can do, you just need to click twice and it will give you entire details how BAN has achieved this. It will come in a different sheet. If you can see, sheet one is added here before my pivot table sheet. So it will give you visibility of the details, like how this came here. So you can check that also. Any query, any ideas or any thoughts you are having, you can add details here, cost and selling price. So you will have a better visibility, like what was the selling price, what was the cost price of the total products he has sold, how this 1974 came. So you can add a different your list here according to his requirement. You can just drop it if you don't want it. I just want to know cost price. If I just want to know profit, so you can select according to your requirement. So pivot table is very much easier when you have to use COUNTIF, SUMIF, or prepare presentable data. So I would like to know from everyone how they are using this and how can they use it in their day-to-day function.
You need to pick people because most of the time they'll be on mute.
So let's ask Sachin ji. Sachin ji.
Yeah, I'm using it every day, and
Great.
your tips about the value field changing, formatting, that I was unaware of till now. So thanks.
Okay. Great. Okay.
I wanted to, as I said, Ankita, I want to, if you can come back to your screen, I wanted to know how do you view it differently? There is a way that, like I wish I had my data and then I could have shown it to you. If you can share your screen, please.
This data,
Your screen is not
let's
yet shared.
just, yes. Suppose I'm taking it date-wise.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Date-wise, if I have it, and if I have the data.
I can add dates here, but it is like a little bit clumsy.
No, suppose in the date, now you select day and night. How many of them on day one was on day that way? Huh? Now,
So,
yeah. On which date? Now in the columns put date.
Okay, columns you would like me to add. Then this all dates, like all dates will come in this column.
No, then put the rows as
The rows will be much easier, I think.
Yeah, rows you can put as dates. And
I can add even sales representative name here.
No, sales representative name I wanted in the value column.
Value column, it will not come. As I said, value column will only take numbers details. Like, see, in this data, if you can see, numbers are only there in cost price, selling price, and profit. Because what if you will do it, suppose I am putting sales representative name here, then it will only add count. Let's just have a visibility of it, like shifts. Okay, so in this list, there are total 44 day shifts has been done and night shifts have been done. Now it will only add count because it is not value. Shift is not a value. It is, it's a word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a, there is a way in Pivot you can view data also. So just put Ben and this one's name, sales representative in value only.
Yes, that can be added here.
Value, in value.
You want me to already
Yeah,
there
in values. Okay.
In value. It is already there in value.
Yeah, but it's only showing count. It's
count.
only showing
How many day shifts?
You want their names here, Crystal?
Yes.
So then you need to put it in a different thing.
You have to put Ben. Okay. You have to put Ben here in row. Then it will come. Sorry.
Yes, in row.
Now, as I can, if you want to remove subtotal, it can remove it. It can be removed. If you want to put day and night shift here in columns, it gives you more visibility, like how many day shift and night shifts these people have done. It will add count only.
No. Okay, I got it. That you put Ben back in the value. Sorry. I want to know
I have put them in rows and values, both.
Both, I understand. But per date wise, how will I get it?
Okay, what you want date wise? Just give me just idea, like what details you want me to have a date wise?
Their cost price, I want to know their profit date wise.
Okay, date wise profit. So date, you will put it in a row. It will be much more clear. And profit, you will make it in a value.
But I don't know whether it's Ben or whether it's Jacob.
So you need to add that in a, you can add them in a column. Like if you can see, Ben has made profit of 175 on 1st July and Jacob has made 155. Total is this.
You have to play with the thing.
Yes, you need to play around this table. How do you want these details? Like it's your view aesthetically, what details you want in which manner. If you want to remove subtotal, you can remove subtotal by just clicking.
What's the plus sign on 1 and 2? What is that saying?
It will go
go to the exact date.
Yes.
And then it will show you the exact date on that. Okay.
Yes.
July
22.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
It will add total of it, but we don't have much details. Like if 1st July, it will give you subtotal of the things. It will be easier.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, but this pivot table fields will only come when you click here. If you will go outside, it will be vanished. It will be disappear. If you want to make changes here, you need to click and you need to play with this pivot table fields. And as I shared, you can add designs to this also. Let's just have sales deposit. Okay. Yes, now if you want to add details, you can add whatever you want. If you want to know cost and selling price day and night shift wise, you can also do that. It's your thing, what type of data you want, in which manner, and what is your view for that. If I want Ben and Jacob to be here, I can add that too.
Yes,
Any
Sachin
queries?
Bhai wants to ask something.
Yes, please.
How to group the dates into quarter? Actually, I am facing this challenge a lot many times. I want to convert dates into quarter, but I'm not able to. I want to convert it to quarter in our Indian financial year. Like it converts to January to December pattern, but I want to convert it into Indian financial, like
April to
May,
March.
June it should be counted as quarter one. So I'm facing a lot of challenge in it.
Can you share your screen and your details?
Okay.
For better visibility, like your quarter one details is where, so that it would be.
Just a minute. Yeah.
We'll have to give him sharing rights to share his screen.
No, I'm not allowed to share.
1 second.
Crystal, can you please make him co-host so that we can share?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Here below share screen only, there should be option to allow participant to share.
Yeah, I'm doing that also.
I've made co-host. Please check.
Yes, now I can.
Yeah, please share your screen now.
Okay. See, I have these fields. Okay, I have sales data in my one of the sheets. In this sheet, in this sheet, I have the sales data. I just created a table here. Here, I put date in the row and amount in values. Okay, so it is showing April, May, June. Now I want to convert. I want to see quarter in the row in this.
So you have a quarter in your pivot table field. Just select it.
Where? Here.
This pivot table field, like amount, week of year, month, and quarter you have here, right?
I want here quarter wise, and that is to
So you
Indian
need to
quarter.
select that quarter details here first. Pivot table field.
Below your amount.
No, see, actually I have through Power Query, I derived this quarter. See, so it is I
quarter
through
4.
Through other means I have converted it into quarter through Power Query. Actually, I was not able to do it through pivot, therefore I did it through another means. Through date, only through date I should be able, like this month is created automatically. Just
so his question is, Ankita, that he don't want to use the Power Query, and without that Power Query and date details, you want to group it by quarter wise.
In that case, you need to select April, May, and June, April, May, and June. You need to select that. You need to group that April, May, and June in quarter 1.
Okay, see, now I have put amount in the value. Now, as soon as I drag date to row, automatically month is created. I want quarter also created in it. You
See,
understood?
if you want, grouping, that can be done here. But if you want quarter to be appeared, then you have to change in your main data.
Your actual table has to be something there.
Something there, yes. If you want to group April, May, June as a quarter 1, you can do that. You can make a group of it.
How?
Hold on. Let me just. You need to select it.
What I have to select?
I'm coming back to you. You need to make a group. Let me try here. Select both. Yes, you need to select April, May, June. Just select this 3, 4, 5, 6, A4, A5, A6. Okay.
Like this?
Just left click your mouse. Left click.
Left or right?
Yes. You can see, you can group it. You can group it.
Okay.
Yes. You can group it. So now you can select your date and you can group it. Like from 1st April to 30th of June, you can group this as a quarter 1.
Yes.
So you need to edit your date at starting date 5/4 है ना, वहाँ पे आपको 1/4 करना पड़ेगा.
And you need to keep it selected. Starting date you need
ending, ending आपको करना पड़ेगा
30th of June. 30th of June.
Correct. 30.
Okay.
Ending को आप select तो करो. Ending date में.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
करूँ? Okay.
Okay, करी. So if you can see, you can name it. Just click on quarter 1, quarter 2. You just select it, and you can instead of 2, you can mention 1 because it is by default. You can just select that cell. Yes, instead of quarter 2.
My question was that only. How to make it by default 1? It is as per the English calendar.
That is arranged as per their calendar. You just need to make it like delete 2 and write 1. It will be done automatically.
My boss reprimanded me heavily many times for this. Okay, I knew it. Actually, that was my question. How to convert it as per the Indian financial system?
No, it is as far as I know, by default it will come April quarter 2.
Okay, I will keep listening to my boss.
No, you don't need to listen. You need to tell him, with utmost confidence that it is there. If you won't change, you drop a mail to Microsoft CEO.
he blames my inefficiency.
But क्या profit बनाती है यार आपकी company?
चलो, thank you.
उनको बोलो कभी सारे ये को पार्टी दे ऐसा.
Okay, so that's all about basic pivot. I have not gone into detail as Sachin ji has shown it. Just not giving going in detail. I'm just briefing on all the possible options in pivot table. You can, if you can see, you can just group it as we have shown. Then you have all these functions here. Whatever you want to move, remove, group, ungroup, expand, collapse. You can try all this function according to your requirement. Here, there is a pivot table option. You can name your pivot table. You can change layout format like according to your requirement. Total filters, you can remove, you can add, you can allow multiple filters. Display, if you want to check, if you want classic pivot table, it can come like, it will not show, it will just, because I have a very small data here. So yes, this is a classic pivot table when you have a totals of everyone. By, as I said, by just left clicking, you can right clicking, you can do print, expand, data, text if you want to add anything. So these all are the options available for pivot table work. Yes, Christian.
One thing I wanted to add was, if your main data has any changes, you'll have to select the data range again for the pivot table, as well as you'll have to go and in your data also you make changes, you have to go right click and refresh, right?
Yes, yes. You just need to, if I am making band day shift here, okay, I need to go and refresh these details. Let's just check it. So right now it is showing pen. I've now changed the Jacob's 1 day shift.
Yeah.
So it will refresh the details. So you just need to make changes in this details and you need to refresh it to update it.
Also, when below, if you add another column like Ben, Jacob and Maulik add हो गया, तो फिर उसको लिए भी करना पड़ेगा, right?
You want to add details here?
Yeah.
Then you need to update your, see, I'm adding more like name here, day shift. I'm just copying pasting this data. Okay, now I need to change my table only because I have selected pivot table as per my current list. It is pivot table options. There is one option. I'm sorry, I'm not using it much right now. Pivot table options.
नहीं.
There is one option.
Over here where you pivot table fields में ना, उधर ऊपर वो settings में वहां पे.
Okay.
I think so.
No, it is not. It should be here. Show details. No, it is showing details for this. Field setting.
Yeah.
Sorry?
उसमें था.
Field setting में, हाँ.
यहाँ पे field setting.
नहीं, यहाँ पे. हाँ, वहाँ पे राइट क्लिक करके field setting में.
Field setting में.
No, it is subtotals, filters.
Okay.
No, there is one option. Value field settings. There are it's a very large.
No problem. We can, after the session, we can find out and post it in our.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Anyone who would like to add anything or would like to share their thoughts on pivot table? Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also facing one challenge regarding, can we put one field both in the row and as well as in
Yes.
filter?
Yes, we can.
No, but I'm not able to. Can you help me?
Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Or would you like to, okay.
Same field
So,
in filter as well as in row.
C is representative. It is in a filter.
No, but now it is removed from row, no?
Because I need to select it. No, I need to select it. Like if I want Jacob, then only Jacob's detail will come.
Okay, can't I have it also in filter and also in row?
तो फिर filter लगाने का मतलब ही क्या है?
Then filter will not work.
नहीं, जब बहुत सारा डाटा होता है ना, बहुत सारे वैल्यूज होते हैं, तो तब वो भी चाहिए होता है, चलो, लेकिन वो पॉसिबल नहीं तो क्या करेंगे।
When filter is the thing, you can only apply to filters only.
ठीक है, ठीक
You
है।
can add sales representative data here, but it should not, it can't be in a row. It can't be in a row. It can be in a
It can be,
column. It can be in a
it can be,
values. It cannot
it
be
can
in
be
a
either
filter.
or only, है ना?
Either filters or rows. It can be come in values, but it cannot come in a rows.
ठीक है, thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Sachin Bhai is, most interactive person in today's session. Thank you.
Yes, he's using and is much aware, so he is having a
Yes.
query, and that's great. Even I am learning.
No, it is always a pleasure, when you have some person getting interacting. Thank you. Yes,
Yes.
anyone else? Hello, Rupesh Bhai, Sapna, Anita, Radha, Harpreet, Lavina, Kaushik, Ishwaya, and Aarti.
I hope Excel is not that much boring that everyone
No.
gets left.
So we have 16 people and we have way crossed our time. Everybody is still there. आज का maximum था
Yes.
20. 4 people शायद से time constraints के वजह से गए थे.
Correct. 24 was 22 or 24 was max.
अच्छा.
Maybe you were not there at
Yeah,
that time.
not that time. When I came onwards, 20 constant था. अभी सिर्फ 4 गए हैं.
Yes. And few people has communication. They dropped a message to me.
Okay.
Okay. So for like I'm sharing my screen again. As we have a time constraint, I'm not going in detail for each function. We'll just share you this Excel sheet. You can just have this formula. But yes, I would like to know if anyone is interested, like if you have this kind of data and you will need to join it, like this contact details, you can go through this formula, chart 10 and concatenate, and you can merge it, which might be useful as an EA. We need to have many contact address and details. We like to merge it. You can go through this concatenate function. Then pivot table and sum if, count if, some ifs, count ifs. I'll share this Excel sheet with everyone, and you can check this formula and you can utilize these formulas and functions. As we cannot give in yes, Malabika.
I was about to say that can we have a continued session of this one so you can cover all these pointers in details, maybe a follow-up session?
Yes,
Maulik?
Yeah,
request
even I would like to second that.
yeah.
Okay. So if
Okay.
public is demanding, then we'll surely do.
Also, I
But-
would like to know if anyone wants to know more formulas, because this is like pivot table and VLOOKUP. We have just selected, like Maulik has suggested, to go through first. But Excel is a very vast, and I would like to know which functions or which formulas we should go and detail, and we can explain. This is just my some of the formulas. I thought it's the basic, and we would like to go through it once. So I've just gathered all these data. But yes, it would be much easier and effective if we will go for that session, which is more fruitful for all of us.
फॉर्मेटिंग का एक सेशन होना चाहिए जिसमें थोड़ा इजी और आसान ट्रिक पे हम फॉर्मेटिंग करके डाटा को ऑर्गेनाइज कर सके, ऐसा कुछ.
Data formatting. Okay, I'll note it down.
Crystal, please make a note.
Yeah, I am making
what
it.
people are demanding.
Yeah.
So that we
Yes.
can plan our
I was
training
thinking
calendar.
moreover, like not all shortcuts, but some hacks that that make your job easy.
Okay.
Like, in a
Can I,
day-to-day. Yeah, please.
can I share one thing? Can I share one thing with all of you? How you
जी
can see, we cannot remember all shortcuts, but what we can do to learn it, you just need to open your Excel, press Alter. Alter. I hope my function is not working right now. This is just got. When you put Alter, na, it will show you shortcuts of everything. Like if you want to go in insert, it will show you see, I hope it is visible now.
Yes, yes, it is.
So see, I've just mentioned Alter. Now, if I want to go in insert or home or data, I need to go for A, and then it will give you more shortcuts. If I want to go for text to columns, I need to press E. So it's not data selected, so it is showing me this error. But this is how you can learn your shortcuts. If I want to use text to columns of much, I don't want to remember all these details. I just want to go to Alter. If you can see here, it will give you shortcuts for like a review. You can go for R. For data, you can go for A.
So I have to place Alt and A, Alt and F1 or Alt
No,
and
one by one you can place it. See, I placed Alter. Now it is showing me for A. I can press A. Now if I want text to columns, I can press E. It will work. Let's just work with this.
It is very useful.
Alter, Alter, A, E. See, it is asking me for the details. This is text to columns.
Text to column, yeah.
Which, yes, space. Okay, where I want it, here, and yes, finish it. So yes, shortcuts, this is the small tips. But yes,
Excellent.
we should have shortcuts things for like paste values and paste transpose, like kind of things. So yes, we can work upon the same.
So we'll definitely have a follow-up session. Maulik, public demand.
Sure,
Okay.
we'll do if it is helping our community to elevate their knowledge and elevate their functionality, then definitely we'll do that because we are here in service of you all.
Yes, we would love
So
to.
we can name it quick hacks and shortcuts of Excel.
Yes.
Yes, true.
Ankita, thank
Also,
you. I learned a lot.
Yeah, also Ankita, if I have any questions, I will connect with you.
Sure, you can
Thank you
connect.
so
You can call me anytime. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. Thank
Ankita
you.
has opened a can of worms now. You don't know what's going to crawl out of it now.
Yeah, true.
No, I would love to. I'd love to speak with everyone, and if I can help anyone, it would be even grateful for me. I'll appreciate. And I really am thankful to all of you to listen to me for 1.5 hours. So I hope I was able to brief you on the things like VLOOKUP and pivot table properly. Thank you all.
It was nice. Ankita, in fact, you had the most patience to listen to us, wait, and answer the questions also back again. And you took it as a way, like, how a layman would teach another layman. Jisne kitna ye nahi hai. So it's good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you.
And Crystal and Maulik, thank you to you also.
Yes, thank you so much to both of you.
That's a very informative session. Thank you so much, Ankita. I really want to emphasize this, and there's no better way to say this, that it's really, really hard what people are doing here as trainers in the community platform. This is not from a professional or a paid service. This is basically from the community, people who are working just like you and me every day, but they're putting in extra work. They're preparing for these training sessions and coming forward to help you and to help all of us. So please do attend these sessions when somebody's coming with a wholeheartedness to help our community. And this is the essentials session. We're going to further go to intermediate and if possible to the advanced session of Excel. Very soon we're going to launch probably programming as well. Thank you very much for joining us. EF Action Community Learning. We're stronger together.